I do abstracts in acrylic and some figurative, lots of trees, things like that. Really emotive abstract paintings. They're very personal, and I like them to express what's within me. So they're kind of like a diary in a way. I think the best paintings that I do are when I don't think about it. I just sit down and just start with whatever color strikes me. And the colors mean a lot to me. They're all very representative. So I find that I go through phases where I use a lot of greens for a time that's less emotional in my life, and maybe a time when I'm pursuing more intellectual types of things. And then during the horrible relationships, there's lots of red and black and magenta and pinks involved. It's just all expression of the self. My first inspiration was actually my ex-father-in-law. He painted, and I thought, well, if he could do it, he wasn't a professional, so I started doing it. I always liked abstract painting. And then when I moved to Florida, I lived in St. Petersburg, where there was the Dali Museum, and I was lucky enough to be able to go there all the time. And that surrealism was very inspirational to me, because it was so personal to him. Every detail in his painting had a meaning, and I thought that was very interesting and very effective. When I see like Dali's masterworks, they're huge. I never knew they were so huge. And it's just, there's a lot in there. There's all kinds of representations and scenes, different scenes all together. And it really is like a whole novel right there. And that's very admirable. And I don't know, maybe I'll grow into telling a large story like that at some point. But for now, 16 by 20 is perfect. I don't have any professional aspirations necessarily. I do want to continue painting, just to see where it leads and find out what's going on within myself through painting. There's a lot that I discover after I've done 4 or 5 in the same setting, in the same, at the same time. I find out they're all the same theme. And it's like, oh, I see what's going on now. It's a little bit of therapy in there. So I think it's interesting to find out in the future where I'm going to be and what kind of things I need to express. A lot of my art on DeviantArt, so whenever people want to see it, I send them there. But I don't have my own website as of yet. So, because DeviantArt works very nicely, where I could just post whatever I want to, and they have a nice format, so a lot of my art is there. It's tabula_rasa_15. My name is Debora Hayes, and I'm a raw artist.